Hey guys, what's going on? I will go over how to build a swoosh or a swell effect. What's wrong with me? And this is something that sometimes you can find samples that have these swells. Like for instance, the Vengeance have some stuff like that. Let me show maybe on special sounds. No, that's not it. Effects. Well, like stuff like that kind of leads into sections. But what I want to do is build my own. I'm going to use an operator for this, but you can use any instrument that can create white noise. Okay, so let's create our operator instrument. Or if you have like a white noise sample, that's fine too. So on my operator, for my wave file, I'm going to go and select white noise. So the next thing I'm going to do is create a MIDI file. Here I select, right click, and insert new MIDI click. And this is going to be 8 bars long. And so I'm going to click on that MIDI file and pencil in a note anywhere pretty much, because white noise doesn't have a specific pitch. And make it the length of 8 bars exactly. I'm going to turn it down, and let's just let's hear what's going on. I'm going to solo the white noise. Okay, you get it. That's pretty annoying. So on solo, let's check out the section. I have this music here. It's just like, well, whatever music. I have this kind of section, and I want it to build up into this section. Check it out. Let's play it maybe from here. So as you can hear, the entrance is very sudden, and it's probably going to need more than just the white noise, but let's just start with that. Let's focus on this for this tutorial. Okay, so back to the white noise. I'm going to right-click on the operator and go ahead and say freeze track. Cool. Now I'm going to right-click again and go ahead and select flatten. Now I have a white noise sample, as you can see. And I turned it down because that's pretty annoying. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to select an EQ. EQ8 is fine from Ableton. And create a high pass cutoff point. So now I have flexibility with the Q and the frequency, these two, to kind of give it a, probably going to keep it like, just normal, something like that. And so you see when I click on I'm kind of touching virtually. When I touch virtually the frequency here, this thing, you see the line. I want you to keep an eye over here. See that line that moves? That line is ready for me to tweak with a pencil. So that's what I'm going to do. And let's just hear what happens. Check out the EQ, because that frequency is moving, see? Beautiful. And something that I like to do is, at the very end, I like to make it more dramatic. So like a, steeper slope. See, it creates momentum when you like increment it. I could even do it a little more. Not necessary, but just to make the point. Let's hear it with the music now. Okay, so that's, that needs work. And I'm going to try a few things that you could experiment with. Maybe a panning kind of modulator, which Ableton has a pretty cool one. And I'm going to go ahead and maybe time it so that it grooves a little bit, maybe to eighth notes. See what that sounds like. Um, so you better have headphones on and like stereo something, you know? Okay, so I just thought of a cool thing. Why don't we automate this rate? Yeah, I think that's pretty cool. Can we do that? Why is it not? Why are we not seeing the sync rate? Oh, we cannot. We cannot. But if it's not synced, then we could. So let's just do it not synced. Yeah, that's fine. Let's do it like this, and then go up, and do the same thing. Whoa. Okay, let's see what that does. Might not work, but you get the idea. Yeah, I think maybe leave the craziness for the very end. So even more. Yeah, that's getting there. I'm gonna just do a little bit more, and then we can move on. I like this. I like the auto pan, and of course you don't have to do. You can do anything you want. You could do like erosion. I just kind of randomly picked that, and white noise. Let's see. Why am I not seeing the width, the amount, the frequency? Yes. Let's see what this does. So this is kind of subtle in the white noise because the white noise already kind of has the erosionness. But I'm going to leave it. Finally, let's do a delay. And on this delay, I'm going to go ahead and just leave. Maybe have something in the middle because I'm already having a lot of activity on the sides from the panning. And this feedback on 0, and let's just kind of bring in that feedback and the volume both. So let's create a lane so that we see it. Volume here, and then filter delay. Where's the feedback? To feedback. Cool. So maybe bring in the feedback like later on because that can get like super messy, and then bring it down. And then the volume, let's bring it from like little by little. Let's see what happens with this delay situation. Check it out over here. Okay, so I couldn't hear that very well because of the frequency that it's. Let's just not have any separation of this. Like kind of delays only the frequency that you select, and I think that kind of muted the effect. Let's hear it without the music so you can get a better sense. Maybe something even slower, like. Okay, I have an idea. Fine, this is it. I'm not gonna bore you to death. I'm gonna turn this on, and you see this frequency here? I'm gonna automate that, but starting here. Okay, so check it out. Let's make it more. We could even bring it faster. Like that. I don't know. Let's hear it with the music. Yeah, I think it it needs some work, but you get the picture. These are some creative ways of creating your own, making your own swells, and obviously I would have to spend a lot of time to be happy with something, but you get the picture. You can just kind of pick stuff and automate it, and with that white noise. Make sure the EQ though, that's the main step. The EQ swell, the frequency. See right here, this thing coming up like that. That's what that's about. All right, guys. Hope this was helpful. Hope you're having a good week. I have a lot of hopes. All right, later.